Would improved funding for affordable housing decrease the burden on hospitals?
Oh, I think so. I mean, housing is a fundamental human right. We know that affordable housing and good housing is a necessity for good health. So if you don't have affordable housing, it's really difficult to have good health. And so, if you're housed, the likelihood of you having better health outcomes is greater. And if your health is better, it is much less likely that you're going to go into hospital. And people don't want to go into hospital. These are not folks that want to go into hospital. They would like to avoid hospital as much as they can. For a lot of people, you know, it, it, they relive past traumas that they've experienced from institutional racism. They're often judged. A lot of assumptions made about people. So if people don't have to go to hospital, they won't. They go to hospital most often because they have no other way to access services. And for most people, the hospital and the emergency room isn't the place that they need. So we absolutely need affordable housing, and the only way we're going to end homelessness is to give people homes. I
Absolutely.
mean, yeah, I mean it's as simple as that, and there have been some models in the world where there's really good models for social housing and for looking at housing first as a strategy for health. And that's definitely the way that we should be going, and we should be putting our judgment. Nobody can have a stable life without having a place to lay their head every night. And you can't expect anybody to be able to you know be fully employed and functioning in society if they can't afford to have a place to live, and to have an address, and to have a phone and a safe place to keep their belongings. And that's it's one of the reasons why I get a bit exacerbated by people who get mad about encampments in tent cities, because in the absence of affordable housing, that is really one of the only options for people to create community and a sense of safety. They may not look nice to us, but if you've ever been in an encampment, which I have, there is also a community going on there. And I would rather not see people living in tents, absolutely. And we shouldn't make that our goalpost, but until we can afford provide people with affordable housing options, we will not end homelessness.